As promised, then we're back with some Tier 8 Blitz footage for Marvel Strike Force, and of course the main character we're showing off here is Domino, but we actually had some pretty nice changes to both Deadpool and Cable as well. Now with this particular account you can see exceptionally stacked Deadpool 93,000, Domino's not far off 80,000, which is pretty nice for a character released only yesterday, and then Cable's up at 76,000 as well. Now of course we are missing Negasonic and also X23. I'll look to do Blitz videos with them when they are released, and first impressions videos as well, but for now we'll run the 3 X-Force characters and then we'll drop in some other characters I've had suggestions for as well. So let's dive in and see how this new team performs. In the absence of Negasonic and also X23, we've got 2 spots of course to fill now. I think Storm works really pretty well with this team in the short term. She gives lots of buffs to mutants, and at the moment she is relatively homeless. Ever since Cyclops comes out, she's not really got a place in the X-Men team anymore, so I'm definitely dropping in Storm here in the 4th place. In regards to 5th slot, I've had a few suggestions in the first impressions video for Domino, so that's what I'll actually be showing off tonight. Now I'll always mention it is a brand new team, so I'm going to be a bit rusty. I'm going to be learning on the fly as we actually play them, but hopefully we'll find out some interesting things about how the team actually works. But for this first match in the 5th slot, you can see I've dropped in Wolverine. I reckon he should be a pretty nice fit there, so let's jump into our first match. We're starting off here with what I hope will be a nice easy team, because at the end of the day the X-Force is set up to counter the Mercs in war, so they're outside of their ideal mode, war, and also we've only got 3 of them. So I don't know how we'll do against the likes of Asgardians and so on. I don't think they'll be able to take them on at all, but we'll start off with the Guardians and then we'll go from there. We'll see what other teams we get. It's going to take a few turns I suppose to get used to the characters as well. Wow, it's a whole lot of damage Deadpool's taken already. I've seen some people actually mention the fact they think the health seems to be a bit off with the health update as well. Their teams are taking a whole lot of damage, so I need to actually keep an eye on that. These guys are getting hit really hard. That's a bit strange. Thankfully we got the revive there, but something does seem a little bit off here, to be honest. Guardians hit hard of course, but this is currently tier 8.1 in Blitz. I'm not sure I should be getting hit as hard as this. Now I messed up in my first impressions. You want to definitely be starting off with the basic here to get your charge. So you do your basic first to start off, then you get 80% speed bar fill, so you basically get another turn almost straight away. But let's go for this, see if we can take out Drax. Didn't actually do that much damage to him there. I do think there's something a bit odd with these damage numbers. Now, if we go for this one here, it's a whole lot it's actually doing, but if I can get the kill via the combination attack on the ultimate, then I'll fill the speed bar of Cable and Deadpool. So I'm going to try that. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, we managed to get it. Awesome stuff. So there's our speed bar going up, and there's Cable getting energy as well. So I suppose we'll be getting his ultimate sooner. Let's go for the grenade attack. Is that the best one to go for? So you're transferring, you're not transferring, there you are, you're transferring the negative effects there. None to transfer, but let's just go for this anyway. There we go, and then we'll take out Rocket. Probably overkill using that one on him, but we went for it anyway. More on next, you could get quite a few chains coming up otherwise. And then let's see. Let's go for a slow here. So we've got Cable blinded, unfortunately. We'll just use the basic again for that reason. This isn't unavoidable or anything like that, is it? Nope, nothing like that. Just basic attack we're going to use. He's already got 1 charge, so he's not gaining any more there. Then we'll concentrate on Star-Lord. We don't want to take out Groot and buff Star-Lord. This has went alright, but the start definitely taking a heap of damage there. Something does seem a little bit off. Let's just go for this. And then from here, let's go for this one here actually. So you are doing the damage, you're reducing the speed bar by a whopping 50%, and you're clearing effects and so on. Quite a nice skill now. Cable actually got a really pretty decent buff. That's how strong Cable should have really been, to be honest, in the first instance, with how prominent the character he is. Let's just go for the basic attack here. Storm's given that speed up and the assists, so that actually works really nice alongside the speed bar manipulation that's happening with Cable as well. Took a while to take out the Guardians though. Some other teams have tried out Black Order and so on, have smashed them straight away. This one's took a little bit longer. But there we go, that's the first match done, so let's check out the next one now. For this next match then, Sinister 6, I've dropped in Strife, so we've got two versions of Cable here. I figured I could do with a Protector class. I really was missing that on the last node there. So let's actually check here. Let's just go for this. We've got Disrupted going up there as well. I like to take out Shocker as quickly as I can, otherwise he grants that offence up and that can be a right pain. There we go, we managed to get him. That was lucky there, but we managed to do it. Now with this team as well, if they add your debuffs, then they'll just be transferred to Deadpool eventually and they'll just end up healing them. So that's pretty awesome. But we're going to go for Goblin next here. I would like to take out Vulture, but it was just the attack I was doing. I got a rebound attack. Now let's see actually. Can I get a kill with this? I hate these health bars. I'm going to try it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but we're going to try it anyway. Yep, we managed to get it. So that will fill him up. And then in a moment I'll use the basic on Vulture to give him some charge as well. Damage is not right here at all. It really isn't. So we've got the basic here anyway, extra crit chance, you're gaining an assist. And we've got this one here. Let's just transfer these. Get the damage and you get the transfer of heal block, is that right? No? Did it happen? Got a lot of assists happening before then. Yeah, we need to check that out again in a moment. That didn't go as I thought it actually would. Could be it's maybe only X-Force characters, I'll check that in just a moment actually. Next up, let's see. Just go for Mysterio here. And we'll go for the slow and the stun potentially. We've got the stun, for that reason we'll jump over to Rhino now. And then we want to use the basic attack here. There's your charge, your 80% speed bar, pretty amazing. There's your barrier going up. Cable feels really nice now. And then we've got this as well. Yeah, I'm really liking Cable. They really have done well with him. Let's concentrate on Rhino still. And then what have we got here? We've got the ability block, go for that. I'm not sure if Rhino had a charge coming soon, so we'll go for the ability block anyway, so he's stuck using the basic. They can be a little bit tricky, the Sinister 6 team. They're not one of the strongest teams, but they can be tricky with certain teams you go up against, and they've handled them pretty well here. I really don't think with only 3 members though we're going to get very far against the likes of Shield or as Guardians or anything like that. But there we go, that's another team done, or not just yet actually, in a second. I might run Strife for another match here. And then I'll try and drop in another mutant style character, but there we go. So let's check out the next team here. So we've got the Defenders up next. I've actually dropped in, is it Mr. Sinister? I was about to say Dr. Sinister, Mr. Sinister. It's been a long day today, so this is the team we're using anyway. See how they got on against the Defenders. Defenders really aren't that difficult at all these days. Saying that, I'll now get absolute smash probably. Let's just go for the basic again here. Just trying to take out Punisher as quickly as I can. After that I'll go for Iron Fist. Then we'll see if we can get one more match. I'm not going to do too many because, as mentioned, we're missing the fact they are really a war offense team, but we're also missing the fact that 2 members that add a lot to them. Negasonic and X23 add an absolute ton to them, and they of course are missing. So the character, whenever you go up against the Defenders and you've got Mr. Sinister, you want to clone is Luke Cage, because he'll provide the defence up to everyone. It's not situational for the character that places it on, which is pretty amazing there. And then let's see, we'll go for this here, and we'll slow down some characters and we'll do it as well. So that's really nice. And then Iron Fist will take out. Now let's see here actually. It's actually, then there's defence up here. So for that reason I'm going to save it. And I'll fire it off once the defence up is away and we'll do some more damage with it. Sinister almost going down. I wonder if the defenders are actually going to beat them here. I think they potentially might, which will be pretty crazy. Again, something definitely seems off with the damage numbers in the game at the moment. There we go. Get a kill here, fingers crossed. Yeah, there's your speed bar filling up. So that's really going to help out a lot when you're able to do that. And then Daredevil next. Cage will be taunting up pretty soon. Now if we fire off the special, we'll be getting a lot of counter attacks, so I'm just going to do the basic here. It really does feel that this team is definitely lacking without the next two characters. I just realised we've lost Storm, not sure when that actually happened there. What I'll do when we do get the full team, it's always fun to preview them, like the Black Order team, 570,000. When we get the full X-Force characters, and I'll make that particular video a premiere after that. Or before that even, what I'll do, until we've got the full team, we'll just do these quick videos, but when we get the full team we'll do a premiere and we'll try and work our way through the really hard meta teams we'll go up against, as Guardians and Shield and what have you, and see how we get on against them. If I could see the Mercs, even if it's outside the war, I'll be curious how they would get on once we've got the full team. And there we go, we're going to have defeated them, and I reckon, as mentioned, we'll do one more match here and then we'll call it a night. So we'll see what team we can get in a second for a final match. Without a doubt though, do need those other characters. Feel a bit lacking without them at the moment. But there we go. Right, so let's see who we've got last here. So the final team, and I think this could go either way. If I can clone Invisible Woman, then I should be doing pretty well, but if I don't get as far as that, I think Human Torch will absolutely destroy me. But let's actually try and take him down as soon as we can. There we go, we've almost lost Storm already. Huge amount of damage she's took. And then Namor will be doing his attack as well soon, so we're going to lose Storm really early here. Wow, look at the damage it done. That's crazy. And then we'll go for the clone here. A little bit late, but we'll see how we get on with it. I suppose the shield's going to be a lot lower as well. Wow, we're getting absolutely smashed here. I know the Fantastic Four can be pretty dangerous, but I've said that a few times in this video and you're probably sick of hearing me saying it, but damage numbers don't seem right at the moment. Right, let's see. I'm going to go for this. Slow some characters down. I really feel that I should be hitting harder as well than I am at the moment. I think this final match is going to be a defeat here. So there's no chance I would say they'd be able to take on, in their current form at least, they'd be able to take on your Shield or Asgardians or Power Armor or anything like that. So for the time being, you probably want to use them as a team just to work your way up in Blitz. I don't see how you could really work them into a team that could effectively get you kills in tier 8. Definitely not just hitting auto or anything like that, and you need to be very careful with picking your teams, and you really need to pick your moves as well. So Blitz-wise, or Blitz-wise even, that makes them a little bit on the weaker side. Yeah, absolutely smashed here. I'm not sure who we get next actually. If you do know if it's Negasonic or X23, let me know which order we actually get them in. But there we go, so without a doubt, I've said it a few times, but feeling lacking, but they're not the full team. And there's two members that bring a whole lot of utility to them that we're missing, and we're not playing them in the optimal mode. But let me know what you think in their current form, and thanks for tuning in for this. Stay safe, and I'll see you all again soon.